Hello again, everybody. This is Comic Book Hangover. It is Friday. It is 3 p.m. So that means it is time for the second of my new series, Full Run Friday. Last week, I did my Lobo books, minus the convention special. This week, I'm going to be going through all of my Godzilla comics. Now, I've been a huge Godzilla fan for as long as I can remember. I don't remember a time where I did not like Godzilla movies. I remember them being on Sunday afternoons out of a TV station. Fox 47 out of Lansing used to have them on Sunday afternoons. And I remember my sister, Amber, used to hate watching those things. And we used to fight because I wanted to watch them and she didn't. And, then, growing up, getting them on VHS and getting them on DVD. And now I get them on Blu-ray and, the new Godzilla series. And just, it's been great. It's been great being a lifelong Godzilla fan. Now, I don't have a huge collection of Godzilla stuff. Most of my love is, it's deep inside, and I'm also able to share it with my son. He's 6 years old. His name's Torin, and he's also enjoying Godzilla and King Kong movies, and he likes Pacific Rim and all those giant monster films. So, that being said, like I said, I'm a big Godzilla fan, but I don't have a lot of Godzilla stuff because I don't know. I just not a lot of stuff that really gets my attention, But that said, that what we're here for today is actually to go through my Godzilla comic book. So why don't we go ahead and flip this camera around and let's go through some Godzilla comics. All right. So here we go. Now, the order that I have my Godzilla books in is kind of, I know it's kind of chaotic. It's mainly, I guess you could say it's just mostly just straight alphabetical order and not by publisher or year or anything like that. It's just straight alphabetical order. So let's just get started with the first one I have in my collection. This is Dark Horse Classics Godzilla #1. I've always loved this cover. And then Godzilla versus Everybody. It's from a Godzilla series that they had done. I never really got all of them. Some of them are kind of hard to find, but that's one of the issues that I have. And then IDW's Godzilla series. I think I've got some of these with variant covers even. So there's the first issue, really nice second issue. Cover A for issue 3. 4, Titanosaurus. Ugh. Come on. Nice Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla cover. Always love that one. And a little Mothra action going on there. Issue 7. This is the first of a couple of Godzilla books that IDW had done. So, or one of many of them. And I always love these painted covers. It seemed like I didn't mind the regular art covers for Godzilla, but when they did these painted covers, especially this one here, because Gigan is probably my favorite Godzilla villain. A Hedra cover, Smog Monster. Where are we on? Issue 11. Issue 12. I always like that cover too. All right. And then this is the Godzilla IDW era. This is basically, it's a reprint. It's what's it say down here? The complete history of Godzilla comics with IDW Publishing, loaded with artwork from every series published so far and behind the scenes info. So naturally I had to get it. It's a Godzilla book. And going back to Dark Horse, Godzilla King of the Monsters. This one I got from Cody Khan. Thank you, Cody. And Godzilla Cataclysm. I like this series a lot. Some great covers there. Megaguirus. Gotta love some Megaguirus. It's a cool thing about these ones too is the IDW books, they always stick with the traditional monsters, of course, but then they would bring out the monsters that really did not get a whole lot of play. Gangsters and Goliaths #3. I had the trade for this one, but I never got all the individual issues. So it is one that I'm working on getting. Half Century War was an amazingly written and an amazingly drawn one. Almost every panel of this series is splash panel worthy. and it focuses on one guy and his 50-year fight with Godzilla. Some amazing stuff, some amazing just line work and artwork in that series. I loved it. Took me a long time to read it because I kept just losing myself in the artwork. I love being able to do that with some comics. Godzilla in Hell, got the EC Comics, the EC Homage cover. And Godzilla in Hell, number 2. Number 3, not really one of my favorite covers, but still a great series. Some more Gigan action there. Some really good Gigan covers too. Number 5, I believe this wrapped it up. And this, I think, was the first IDW series, Godzilla King of the Monsters. So got that cover for issue 1. This one here, this is the Eric Powell cover from the Goon. And then the DCBS variant cover. Now, what they did with this one was, I think if a comic shop, I can't remember if they did something specific or if they ordered so many copies of the issue, they could have their logo here on the top of this building being destroyed by Godzilla. And the one I was able to get was the DCBS one. Issue 2, I was always kind of, I don't know, never could really decide if I liked that cover or not. Another issue 2, Adam Hughes cover. And I think this is an issue 2 as well, Rodan variant. I need to make notes of which ones are which. There's issue 3, another Eric Powell cover. I was surprised to find out that he was doing those covers because he basically seems to stick with his Goon book. Doesn't really seem to do too much more, and Godzilla seems a little bit out of his wheelhouse. But he does an amazing Godzilla. I'll tell you that much. I love that cover. There's actually a King Ghidorah cover. This one here, actually. I love this King Ghidorah cover. This was probably my favorite Ghidorah cover out of all of them. Some great, great stuff. Let's move the camera a little bit forward here. We got a lot of these books to go through. Still going to try to keep it around 20 minutes, though. Made in Detroit. Love that one. The hometown love there. King of the Monsters, number 7. It's number 8. Eric Powell's Ghidorah versus Godzilla cover. Issue 9. 10. One of my favorite covers. 11. And 12. Then we get into the granddaddy of them all, the Marvel series from 1977. I think I have 2 copies of this. Now, this series, I didn't have the full run, but as I believe I said on yesterday's video, I was able to get the issues, actually got a full run from CodyCon, and was able to upgrade some of the copies that I had originally, but definitely fill in some blanks. There's still a few that I need to upgrade, but I can at least say I have the full individual run. Here's one of the issues I need to upgrade, issue 3. With the Champions. The only thing is this was when Ghost Rider wasn't part of the Champions. It would have been awesome to have Ghost Rider on that cover as well. And issue 4. Of course, this was a series where they weren't able to use the other Toho monsters, so Marvel had to come up with their own monsters. And it was also, this version of Godzilla is firmly within the Marvel Universe. The 616 is S.H.I.E.L.D. sent Dum Dum Dugan after Godzilla to basically figure out a way to stop the monster. Some great covers here. Some great colors on these covers. So one thing about Marvel back in the day, they always had some just vibrant colors on their covers. And then, of course, one of the other issues to... there's Dum Dum Dugan right there. Godzilla Stampede issue. There's another one I need to try to upgrade. This is, I think, one of the first issues that I ever saw of Godzilla when I was a kid. And yeah, then they shrunk him down to the size of a rat. Issue 18. We're nearing the end of this run. And, of course, we got the Fantastic Four taking on Godzilla. And, of course, there's Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy before they changed that all up. Another Devil Dinosaur crossover issue. And then, of course, the Avengers had to get involved in it. Kind of cool. And issue 24 wraps that series up. And then we've got this, another one I got from Cody Khan. I think this is a toy insert or something. I'd never seen it before, but when he had it on there, I had to get it because it was Godzilla and it was something I had never seen before. Going back to Dark Horse is another King of the Monsters. King of the Monsters again. I think I have trades for this for the Dark Horse run. They did a lot of Art Adams covers. The Godzilla Legends, and this was a collage cover, connecting cover, featuring the different monsters from Godzilla's universe. Another Titanosaurus. Didn't make a lot of appearances, but he made some. I have no idea why. He was always my least favorite monster. Kumon guy I always thought was kind of cool. Then Godzilla Oblivion. Another sweet Ghidorah cover. All right. So then we've got issue 3, 4, and 5. I always love this cover. It's one of my favorites. Then there's Godzilla Rage Across Time, another stylized cover that was always one of my absolute favorites. Just love the stylized look of that. Just amazing stuff there. And there's a Tucson Comic Con for issue 2. There's another another variant cover for issue 2. Issue 3. So here's where basically they were telling stories of Godzilla facing off against various threats and whatnot throughout history. So it was a neat idea, a neat way to put Godzilla in more in the real world and pivotal points in our history. It's good stuff. Great stuff there. And Godzilla Rulers of Earth. Another ongoing mini-series, I guess, is where he fought Zilla, that giant mutant iguana from the 98 movie called Godzilla. So that was kind of cool to see him show up in there. Varan, I believe that was his name. Nice Gigan there. Jet Jaguar. Yeah, it was good when these books were going because it was so nice to see. That's something else that his roar has always been represented as that word, skronk. That's something that Marvel started, if I remember correctly. And every publisher who has done Marvel that I'm aware of has always had his roar as that word. So that's kind of cool. Rulers of Earth. I cannot remember how many issues this ran for. Like 15, 16 issues, something like that. But another really good run. Well, there's issue 15. I guess we're going to find out. That's a good Mecha Godzilla cover there. Really good stuff. There's issue 16. Wow. 17. We got Gigan fighting Space Godzilla. You really can't go wrong with something like that. They never met in the movies, but man, when they meet in the comics, it's awesome stuff. That was 19. This went a lot further than I remember. 20. This is another one of those stories where he was fighting against aliens. Like there was some alien invasion on Earth, and he was just fighting everything and everyone, not so much to protect the human race, but to protect his planet. He's always been like the big dog in the yard. Neither good nor bad. That's a Gigan that I like. That's they put those dual chainsaws in place of his hooks in Godzilla Final War. And then there was this. The 25th issue was a big, almost like a graphic novel size to wrap up the series. Good stuff. Godzilla vs. Hero Zero. No idea what that's about. I have not read that one. Terror of Godzilla, another Dark Horse Classics, issue 4. And that's it. So I also wanted to share this one here. According to Key Collector, this is a pretty pricey book when graded than 9.8. So this is one I am going to be sending in to get graded. This is a Godzilla in Hell, the IDW convention exclusive variant. I had no idea that this was a book that had a big price tag on it, but it does. So I'm sending that one in, and of course there's the current running Godzilla Monsters and Protectors that I'm only getting because I can get the photo covers. The art, I don't really care for the art. I don't really care for the story. It's definitely geared towards a younger crowd, and I am not that crowd. So again, that series I'm only buying because I like the covers for it. If I can get the photo covers for it, I'm okay with that. So there you go. That's my Godzilla collection, the full run of Godzilla books that I currently own. I'm always looking to get more. If I can find more, I'll get them. Back in the before times when we had these things called conventions, that's Godzilla books was always one of those runs that I was always looking for. Even if I had an issue and I liked the cover, I would definitely rebuy the cover just because it's cool to have those. When Cody Khan has them, and Cody has them on his Cody Khan show, I will do what I can to get those from him as well. So I do want to thank Cody again for helping me fill in and get that Marvel run complete. I do have the Marvel run in the Marvel Essentials, but it's nice to have the individual issues in my collection. I've got a couple of other Godzilla trades as well. But there you go. There you have it. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do for next week's full run. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed looking at my Godzilla books as much as I did. It's been a while since I've gone through them all. I kind of forgot what some of those were. But thanks again. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and actually like the video. Click that little like icon down there and subscribe and comment and share and all that fun stuff. And I will see everybody next week with another weekly haul, weekly review video, and then next Friday for the next full run Friday. Have a good weekend, everybody.